our smaller protege GT4. There's been a tremendous amount of speculation about the game, the first being its release date. Apparently the decision's been made, it'll be in the shops as of November. If the GT release seems a bit late, it's simply because Kazunori Yamauchi and his team of design professionals have had a lot of work to complete. Except, well, the very first modification concerns the physical aspect of the models, of which we want to take to the maximum. The details of the cars have been pushed to the limit. We've also included a new circuit, and it's the complete Nürburgring. It's absolutely crucial to include such a circuit because the quality of the cars has reached such a high standard, we couldn't help but include such an important circuit. While GT4 is an authentic virtual museum, more than 500 vehicles that have marked the history of the automobile are included. Their selection is a veritable headache for Kazunori and his team. He said, well, we needed to include these unquestionably historic cars, all the while orientating our choice of cars that I particularly appreciate. The idea was to make a section that those who have a rich automobile interest could find those models that he has a certain familiarity with. That's why there's the Ford Model T and the very first VW Bug ever built. But personally, the car that I like the most amongst all of them would have to be the Renault Alpine. Now, when we take a look at the gameplay of GT4, we discover a game where the handling has been further refined. The game is not lacking for excitement. The driving capabilities are its strongest point, the driving sensations are unique, and on the big Nürburgring circuit, things become very intense. Graphically, the game has no equal. The creations of the cars, the realistic and quite varied surroundings are top-notch. You really get the sensation of running on real-life circuits. The sound quality is irreproachable, and you're quickly submerged into a mix of burning rubber and hot asphalt. To mix up some of the fun, and because he's a huge fan of photography, Kazunori decided to include a photo mode. There's nothing better than immortalizing your best races and becoming a star in your own photo studio. Well, the graphic advancements of the game permit the addition of pit stops whilst competing in endurance races, and if, what a great surprise, the arrival of the 24 Hours of Le Mans has been confirmed, the game will take on an entirely new dimension. Yamauchi said, well, pit stops are a fundamental part of motor racing. It's our hope that it perfectly integrates into GT4. There needs to be compromises made in the game itself to integrate the possibility of adjustments, to refill the petrol without weighing down the spirit of the game, and that makes it a veritable challenge. GT4 seems to be the best in terms of automobile simulation. Kazunori Yamauchi will next turn his attention in 2005 and 2006 to the creation of an ultra-powerful PS3. And this is what he envisions for an ideal Gran Turismo. He said, in fact, it's hard to imagine because with GT4 we've gone very far in terms of being realistic. The ideal would be to perfect the aspects of the ideal virtual world. Imagine the four corners of the world immersed in a light that we only got to witness every 100 years. The virtual world would allow you to live this moment forever. Gran Turismo 5 will have to combine this virtual technology and take the realism another step ahead. And this, of course, is a very, very exciting time for us.